First, the Outrage brigade is calling for another scalp. A record sold-out crowd for the Matildas and a win without superstar Sam Kerr wasn't enough to focus on. They needed to be angry and at a man. They are having a field day today with this.
And the smile says it all from Katrina Gorry. Well, certainly motherhood has not blunted her competitive instincts, that's for sure. She is one fighter for Australia.
Now, that's David Basheer, Channel 7 football commentator. He's talking about Australian midfielder Katrina Gorry, who has returned to the field after having a baby. Cue the mob. Painfully ignorant, one offended viewer wrote on Twitter. Where else? Disgusting commentary from Basheer. A public display of misogynistic ignorance is beyond comprehension. Do better. I hate that phrase, by the way, do better. And why on earth would a woman's sporting drive change through childbirth? You wouldn't say it to a father playing sport. Actually, wrong, but I'll get to that in just a moment. The pile-on when someone says something that is perhaps a little bit clunky, a little bit ill thought out, if that, or just something that can be misconstrued or jumped on, is shameful. They are even calling for his sacking. Seriously. I've had a baby, and to be honest, I had no bloody idea how having a child would change me, physically and mentally, let alone emotionally. So if I had no idea, how the hell is a man who hasn't given birth supposed to? I know women who have had children and completely lost interest in professional pursuits. Absolutely, they're right. I also know women who have had 4 kids and then taken up competitive sport afterwards, fitter than ever before. And what about this from last night's goal-scoring hero, Steph Catley, about Gorry? I've always thought the world of her as a footballer. I've always thought she's incredible. But she came back from her pregnancy levels ahead of the player she was before. You just don't ever expect that to happen. Don't you? Her female teammate didn't expect her to come back a better player, more driven. But no one's looking to cancel her. And for those prosecuting the argument that such commentary wouldn't exist in male elite sport, seriously? I hosted rugby league for 10 years, longer actually. And I can assure you, if I had $1 for every time I and others asked male athletes if becoming a dad had softened them, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. I would. I'd do it for the love. Freedom of speech is a wonderful thing. And if you don't like what Basheer said, absolutely, you're right to express it, on Twitter even if you have to. Sometimes important conversations are started this way. But to try and annihilate, cancel someone, as some are trying to do here, is disgraceful. You do better.